Hi everyone, welcome to When Change Knocks, the podcast where we explore how businesses either adapt or absolutely crush and burn.
Basically, it's corporate survival with a side of chaos.
Or in other words, how not to manage a company.
Yeah, because apparently billion-dollar brands make the same mistakes we do, ignoring.
Today we're talking about the factors that increase the urgency for change. These are the big red warning signs that tell a business act now or say goodbye. We've got 5 major ones today, plus some juicy real-world examples. Let's dive in.
Number 1, declining sales or revenue. Let's start with declining sales, the moment when businesses realize that their customers are ghosting them.
Declining revenue is like getting fewer likes on your post every week, except it's your entire income vanishing.
Take Sainsbury's, for example. They were once America's biggest retailer. They basically invented online shopping before the internet with those mail order catalogs.
But when e-commerce actually arrived, scarce, but just didn't move, Amazon showed up like, we'll take it from here, and Scarce said, nah, we'll just stick to paper.
The result? Massive sales decline, loss of relevance, and eventually bankruptcy in 2018. When your sales drop and you don't change, you're not running a business anymore. You're running out of time.
Next up, technological disruption. The moment your technology becomes so outdated that even your printer gives up on you.
Remember Blockbuster? They ruled Friday nights. Everyone went there for DVDs until Netflix came along with online streaming.
And the best part? In 2000, Netflix actually offered to sell themselves to Blockbuster for just $50 million.
And Blockbuster said, no thanks, people love late fees. Brilliant move.
Netflix adapted to the tech wave. Blockbuster ignored it. And by 2010, they were gone. That's technological disruption in action. If you don't change with tech, tech changes you.
Number 3, changing consumer preferences. Consumer changes change faster than TikTok trends. One year they love physical products, the next year it's all about digital.
A great example is Kodak. They literally invented the first digital camera back in 1975.
Wait, they invented it and didn't use it?
Exactly. They were scared digital would ruin their film business, so they ignored it. Classic. We don't want to lose profit move.
And that's what destroyed them. While Canon and Sony jumped on the digital imaging, Kodak clung to the film and went bankrupt in 2012.
When your customers evolve and you don't, you're basically handing them to your competitors with a thank you note.
Number 4, intense market competition. Next, intense market competition. It's when new rivals come in faster, cheaper, and more innovative.
Competition makes change urgent. You can't afford to move slowly when your competitors are running marathons.
Look at Nokia. In the early 2000s, they were untouchable in the phone market. Everyone had a Nokia. Those phones were indestructible.
But then, Apple and Samsung came in with smartphones. Nokia stuck to hardware while the world moved to software.
It's like everyone else brought iPhones to the party and Nokia showed up with a brick.
Competition pushed the industry forward and Nokia didn't keep up. That's how urgency works. If you don't change, someone else will make you irrelevant.
Number 5, brand image deterioration. And finally, brand image deterioration. When people stop trusting your brand, the countdown to change begins.
Once your reputation slips, no amount of advertising can fix it. You need real transformation.
A modern example, Facebook rebranding to Meta. They faced massive privacy scandals and public backlash, so they tried to shift the narrative, literally by changing their name.
Exactly. When it's bad PR, customers' disappointment, lots of trust, or a damaged brand means urgent change is the only way to survive.
Because nobody wants to support a brand that feels outdated, shady, or irrelevant.
So let's wrap up. The 5 biggest urgency triggers are declining sales, technology disruption, changing consumer preferences, intense competition, brand image deterioration.
And every single one comes down to the same thing: adapt fast or fade fast.
Change management isn't just a theory, it's a survival skill.
Exactly. If Blockbuster, Kodak, and Nokia hadn't listened to their warning sign, they'd still be around today.
So next time, when someone says, we don't need to change yet, just remind them, neither did Blockbuster.
Thanks for listening to When Change Knocks, where we remind you that change is inevitable, but failure doesn't have to be.
Stay flexible, stay curious, and for the love of business, answer the door when change knocks.